right, this is just a quick video that I want to put out there for people to understand that and encourage people to actually take a little bit of some sort of cardio and then add it to their workout plan, because it's only going to benefit you in the long run, right? Even if you're somebody who's strictly a weightlifter. I think I've mentioned it in another video, I love weightlifting. I fell in love with weightlifting when I was 17 years old, right? And then I started going to the gym around 17 and a half or so, closer to 18. And I've been doing it ever since, right? I'm 35 right now, and I've been in the game for quite a bit of time. So I love weightlifting. However, I know the importance of adding some sort of a cardiovascular activity into your workout program. And the older that I get, the more I'm starting to realize how important it is, right? Because for you guys that are watching this right now, generally my clientele and my market is between the ages of 28 to 50, 55, right? And the guys that are in that older age range will tell you, I'm sure they're gonna say, whether they want to admit it or not, whether they even like it or not, having a stronger heart, having more energy, and being able to move more is crucial, because as you get older, you can still maintain your energy, you can still have some sort of vitality, right? Which is what you're trying to retain and get more of through exercising and through eating well. However, because you get older, you will not have that certain spurt or that hunger or that main portion of vitality that you did when you're younger, right? Like for now at this age, I'm lifting as heavy as I ever did. I still have a lot of energy. However, versus when I was 20, that form of energy is not always going to be there. It diminishes a little bit over time, right? And having cardio within your routine and doing a little bit of cardio is going to really strengthen your heart. It's going to allow you to strengthen your lungs, okay? And it's going to help you with everything from losing weight all the way down to having a stronger heart and just being healthier all around, right? Like there's been certain studies that have shown that if you have a stronger heart, you're gonna live longer. Like it's just common sense. And cardio output is the strongest that it's ever gonna do, because your heart's working at a higher pace. And I understand you're strengthening your heart and your body too when you're lifting weights, but what I'm trying to get at is adding a bit of cardio is not going to hurt you. It's only gonna benefit you. If anything, it's gonna help lean you out a little bit more, depending on what your caloric intake is and all that. It's gonna strengthen your heart, it's gonna strengthen your lungs, you're gonna feel better because you can breathe more, right? So, this video is just to encourage people to add that in a little bit. So what I like to do, okay, on my non-heavy cardio days that I would do on the weekend, I like to add in a few of the exercises I'm gonna show you here. So the first thing is battle ropes. Now, I understand not all of you are gonna have these, not everybody's gonna have access to them, but if you do, I would suggest it. All you have to do is go to the battle ropes, take a good 20 to 30 seconds of moderate to high intensity movement, like I'm doing here in the actual video, and just go at them as much as you can, and then stop, go back to your weightlifting. Add that in a few times into your workout routine, and you're gonna see how elevated your heart rate is. And again, it's only gonna benefit you. It's not like you're doing cardio for a long period of time, which some of you might dread, and it's gonna only benefit you. Ball slams is another great way to elevate your heart rate, right? All you have to do is get a ball and you slam the shit out of it. I'd say it's probably a favorite amongst my clients, especially the ones that have high stress, because it's a form of a release for them, right? They can take the ball, slam the hell out of it, feel a lot better by the end of the 30 seconds, have their heart rate elevated, and then go back to the weightlifting. So this is another thing that you can do as well. And I'm sure you guys have seen this one. It's just running on the spot. It's a little bit more high intensity, but it's another form of a short form of cardio that you can add to your routine. Again, 20 to 30 seconds in one shot. Go back to your weightlifting routine. You also end up working your legs. You get your whole body moving. You get your heart elevated. And it's just another form of cardio that you can add into your routine. What's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well and you're getting a lot of value from the course. I just wanted to take a second to let you know, if you wanted more of a direct and personal approach, then you can get on my app in order to do so. There's two options. One with a workout program that's already done for you over the course of 3 months. You can choose whether it's weight loss or muscle building. It has tasks that you're gonna need to complete, an area where you can do your nutrition and your macros, and a progressive overload plan that's gonna be changed every month to make sure you're always gonna be challenged. Or if you wanna work with me one-to-one, where I take over your nutrition, I look at your workout plan, I build you something that's specifically for you, that's gonna allow you to scale and get the results that you want, and also add in flexibility and mobility movements and exercises to help reduce the chances of you getting injured. Look over your nutrition and your macros, to dial in what you should be eating, how many calories you should be intaking, and have accountability calls with you to make sure that you're staying on top of your game and results are always coming in. And scale that for you when needed. So this is something that you want, either option. There's 2 links below, one that's gonna take you to the monthly plan, and then the other that's gonna take you to a Calendly link that's gonna book a call with me. Anyways, that's enough talking from me. Let's get back to the course. Now for people who have, let's say, knee injuries, they have problems with their ankles, you might be a bit heavier and you can't move to the intensity of some of those other exercises I saw, you can do something like this called feet switch. It's very easy to do. You move your feet back and forth. Do it for 30 seconds to a little bit more, maybe a minute and a half, just because it takes a little bit more time to generate some intensity, depending on the person. Some people might find it hard at 30 seconds, depending on your cardiovascular situation and your strength and how long you've been working out. But this is another thing that you can do. It's very easy impact. It's light on the knees. You stay light on your toes. You just keep moving them back and forth, and again, it gets your body moving. Another good thing that you can add in. Hey, good old-fashioned jumping jacks. And some of you are looking at this and you're probably laughing and you're like, holy shit, last time I did this was probably when I was in like grade 3 or grade 4 gym class. Well, you know what? You should probably try adding it again. It's actually a really good exercise. It gets the whole body moving, your arms are moving, your legs are moving, you're bringing them out and in, you're getting your heart rate up, you're bouncing up and down. It's actually pretty good. They knew what they were doing back when we were younger, right? But it's something simple that you can add into your routine and you can do for another 30 seconds again, and will also, again, elevate your heart rate and add in a little bit of cardio to your routine. Now, this last one is going to be the hardest, but this is actually a true HIIT routine, okay? And when I say HIIT, it's high intensity interval training, right? So what a lot of people will claim is that they'll put up like a 15-second video and then they'll do like some push-ups or some bouncing around or whatnot, and then they'll claim that's HIIT. This is actually what HIIT is. Right? Just as an example, I'm here on my bike, and what you're going to do is you're going to pedal as hard as you can on a moderate intensity, okay? For 30 seconds to 1 minute. And then you're going to stop and you're going to go at a very low intensity, and you're going to basically do that for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then you're going to push it hard again. That's what HIIT actually is. HIIT is you pushing yourself to the maximum capacity you can that your heart rate can handle, okay? It's not doing pull-ups as fast as you can, or doing a bunch of push-ups as fast as you can, or even doing lunges as fast as you can. Those aren't going to be HIIT exercises because you cannot raise your heart rate to the highest capacity you can. You can do it with battle ropes for the most part. You can do it with ball slams, right? Running on the spot, not really. So you have to have an exercise that's going to allow you to be able to do that. Going on a treadmill and running for as hard as you can do that. Doing it on a bike, you can do that, because you can really generate a lot of intensity while doing it. So this is something else, if you feel up to the task, that you can do and that you can implement into your routine. Now, all of those ones besides the last one, which is the going on the bike and doing HIIT, is everything I do during the week with my workout routine. It's very easy to do, gets your heart rate elevated a bit, you become stronger, you feel better, you end up pushing more over time, and you end up seeing that you can actually handle more. And then on the weekend, I'll add in that HIIT routine on either Saturday or Sunday, but I'll only do that maybe once or twice, right? There are some days, a few times out of the week, where I'll do it maybe for about 30 minutes. It's just really dependent on how I feel. But nonetheless, I know I'm getting in some cardio, which is going to strengthen my heart, okay? Which is going to obviously help me stay lean and lose more calories, and which is going to just make me healthier and allow me to live longer because my heart is being strengthened. So again, these are just suggestions for you to have. You don't have to implement them. Again, you don't need to listen to me. I'm just trying to share my education, my wisdom, and my experience on you. I would highly suggest you do it. You can still get results without adding in any form of cardio, but again, it's only going to benefit you, and you're only going to feel better if you add them in, because the more work and the more time you put into this, the more results you're going to get over time. All right, guys, if there's anybody who has questions, again, put them down in the chat. If you're somebody who adds in short forms of cardio like this into your routine, and there was something in the video that you do that you didn't see, then put it down, put it out there for people to see. It might benefit another individual, which they can take and add to their program as well. But I'll see you guys in the next video.